Welcome to your top secret forecast.
Yay!
I'm Storm Tracker 16 meteorologist Ally Gallo with Mindy Ramsey.
I know, I'm so excited to be here, Allie, but first of all, we have to get something squared away. We have to get something squared away. I know you're a big Eagles fan, and you are wearing all red. I'm wearing red, but I didn't grow up here, but still, I'm going to root for the Eagles, of course.
Well, thank you.
But why are you wearing red? We're just days away from Kansas City against the Eagles.
So this is one of my favorite coats.
Okay.
Valentine's Day. Well, I love Valentine's Day.
You
so
love
much.
any theme,
I do
any
love
holiday.
any holiday, any theme. But no, I love Valentine's Day. I don't know if you can see my nails.
Oh, yeah,
I actually got pink nails with hearts on them.
I love
I refuse
that.
to get red nails with pink hearts.
Because of Kansas City.
Because of Kansas City.
Yeah.
So I decided I'm working the next couple of days. I'm working this weekend. Today was like really the last day I had to wear a red coat. So it's red, it's pink, there's hearts on my headband. We talked about it all morning. Yes, I am wearing red for Valentine's Day. I will not wear it now the rest of the week. I will not wear it this weekend. And then I'm off a few days next week, and I'm off on Valentine's Day too.
So you have to wear it now.
I had to wear it today.
Okay, we're going to give Allie a pass.
Yes.
We know she bleeds green, so
and I can't wear a green.
Right, and you can't wear green because of the green screen.
Yes.
So that's fine.
But Mindy's shirt is like got some gold specks in it. Mindy
I am not saying anything about my allegiances.
No, you just said you're rooting for the Eagles.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Let's get to the forecast.
Lots to talk about.
Yes.
So yesterday was it was a nice day.
It was beautiful.
Yeah. 40s and 40s this time of year just feels so amazing.
Right.
A little bit of sun, dry all day, but then we've seen changes now. So it actually was pretty mild overnight last night. When Mindy and I came in last night into the overnight hours, it was in the upper 30s, right around 40. So that 42 you're seeing just at 2 a.m., that's going to be our high for the day. Temperatures fell as the morning went on, and now from there, they'll pretty much stay there. So we're in the low and mid 30s pretty much everywhere this morning. That's where we'll be all afternoon. So right around 35 is our afternoon temperature, not our high temperature, but that's where we'll be. Clouds, some breaks of sun.
Still not bad. I mean,
still not bad.
We've had much colder.
Much colder, absolutely. But that wind will pick up, and that'll basically be the big story for today. The northwest wind, 15, 20, maybe 25 miles an hour, will make that 35 feel a bit colder, a bit brisk. And that could usher in a few flakes too, which we've seen already this morning and we'll continue to see throughout the day today, mainly across our northern tier. But for the most part, today is a quiet day and is a dry day. So winds, we've already seen them picking up 10, 12, maybe 15 miles an hour right now, even more so this afternoon. So 15 to 20 miles an hour. I think highest elevations could be seeing some peak wind gusts over 40 miles an hour. So that's a bit of a gusty wind, a brisk
That's my
day.
dog walking time usually. So, I mean, I'll definitely wear, the extra, whatever, the hat, I think, I'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be okay. Because I think we'll see some breaks of sun too, which we haven't really seen a whole lot of, and we're not going to see a whole lot of. So some sunny breaks. Otherwise, a quiet day today. Tonight is dry. Tomorrow is dry too. A little bit breezy, not quite as bad as today, but colder. I think we kind of are in the 20s all day. So a bit of a colder day tomorrow. Right around 30 is probably about the warmest we see. All day is dry. Tomorrow afternoon, evening commute, no issues. Tomorrow night, no issues. It's overnight tomorrow night.
All of a sudden, something happens, Allie.
Things get interesting.
Yes.
And this storm, it's going to bring pretty much everything. So we've been talking about it for the last couple of days. It starts as snow for a brief time, changing over to...
But you're saying not a lot of snow, right?
So
just like
we might get an inch. Yeah, but that's not really the issue. So it does start as snow briefly, changing over to sleet, I think, for a time. But then I think the changeover to freezing rain actually happens pretty quickly. And sleet and freezing rain, they're both ice. They're both dangerous. Freezing rain is more dangerous. And I do think it is going to be a couple of hours of that freezing rain, changing over eventually to plain rain, but I think it's several hours already of that icing.
And it sounds like this is kind of happening when kids would be going to school or people would be going to work.
So I will time it out in just a minute. But so sleet, when it falls, it pings. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Freezing rain, it clings. So they're both ice. That is why freezing rain is a little bit more dangerous. So that, again, I think that's what we'll see several hours of, not only icing, but the potential for power outages too, because that's what's going to cling to power lines. So that's power outages, another concern, aside from the slick, slippery conditions for Thursday morning. So yes, we're expecting delays Thursday. There is a winter storm watch in effect until noon on Thursday, just to our west. Nothing issued so far for our area, but I would expect that to change later today. So probably a winter storm warning or winter weather advisory at least for our area a little bit later today. National Weather Service just hasn't issued that just yet. But there is this morning satellite and radar. Again, a couple of flakes. That is about it right now, mainly farther north and east. And I think we'll see that throughout the day today, especially into the afternoon when that wind more so picks up. But some sunny breaks too. You can see some breaks in that cloud cover too. So overall, quiet today, quiet tonight. Again, cloudy, dry all day long tomorrow night, no issues. But there is future radar. So the timestamp is above Mindy, Wednesday, 10 o'clock. We're starting to see some flakes moving in. So it's overnight Wednesday into early Thursday morning, 1, 2, 3 a.m. that we're seeing that brief period of some snow showers. So this is when we could pick up that inch or two. Again, that's not really the big concern. The big concern is this, that changeover. So there's 7, 8,
just
9
looks
a.m.
ominous, doesn't it?
Thursday morning. So
yes.
Again, some of this will be sleet falling. Some of this will just be plain freezing rain falling. I think that we will see the change, even where the sleet is happening, we will see that change over to freezing rain. So again, it is just a couple of hours of that rain falling, freezing on contact.
Right at a time when it doesn't work for us to travel
Correct.
around. Yeah.
Yes. So temperatures will continue to rise as the morning goes on. I think later in the morning, early afternoon, a lot of us are seeing a change over to plain rain happening. Not only that, but it starts to taper off pretty quickly too. So improvements as the day goes on Thursday, definitely. It's just the morning. I don't know that we'll even have school or anything like that Thursday morning, just because I don't know when we'll get there, you know?
Right, exactly, when it's going to be changing.
Yes,
yeah.
Because again, the changeover to plain rain will eventually happen, but then it comes to an end. So by mid to late afternoon Thursday, we do dry out, but this is a look at some future ice. So again, snowfall accumulations, not so much a concern. It's those future ice accumulations. So I think we could be talking over 1/10 of an inch of ice. So central Pennsylvania, this particular model showing that in central Pennsylvania and in the Poconos, Carbon, Monroe, Pike counties. Again, I think some spots really see that change over to freezing rain happening quicker. So just a brief time of that sleet, and then it is that changeover. So I mean, we're hoping for sleet. We're hoping that that's what falls.
Right,
but they're both ice, you know.
Yes.
Then Friday's dry. Then another storm system moves in for the weekend.
Oh, for Saturday.
And it's actually looking like a very similar setup. So later in the afternoon on Saturday, I think there is a time, briefly, of some snow showers, change over to sleet and freezing rain overnight, and then I think plain rain early Sunday morning. But if you are going to any parties, anything for the Super Bowl on Sunday, I think we will dry out very quickly Sunday morning. So I think Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, heading to those parties. It'll be cloudy. It'll be above freezing. We're close to 40 by Sunday, so we should be okay for Sunday. But the Saturday system is looking pretty similar to Thursday's setup. So one storm at a time. We'll get through Thursday first.
Yes, exactly.
But it is looking like the potential for another one for at least part of the weekend. So we did issue that weather impact alert for Thursday morning. Again, that morning ice changing over to some plain rain before ending. 40 is our high for Thursday. Friday is a seasonal, partly sunny, quiet day. And then that next storm moving in later Saturday. So Saturday morning is okay. I think that wintry mix moves in Saturday afternoon, overnight, ending first thing Sunday morning. So again, the rest of Sunday should be okay.
So my teenager has started using this terminology. She's like, Mom, I think we're going to have a weather impact alert day, so I can't go to school. I'm like, no.
I actually love that.
I know. It is funny that she's
cute.
using it, but she's kind of making it up. So I'm like, not every day is that.
Not every day is that, but I'm thinking she's right for
She's
Thursday.
right for Thursday.
I do think so, yes. So just stay safe. And again, still a couple of days out, so we'll keep a close eye on really when that transition, those changeovers happen, but it doesn't really matter when the changeover happens. Again, it's going to be messy.
All right, good to know.
Yeah.
All right.
Have a good day.